all right, all right. Waiting for KSOLO and everybody to join in. We have a very, very beautiful conversation. Say, would you allow your kids, or should I say, encourage your kids to do music professionally in Nigeria? That's what we're talking about. Hey, we've been having this conversation on KSOLO's page, and you have to quickly do something. So he's going to join us very soon. Music in Nigeria, music in Nigeria. Would you? Yes, I'm going to save it. David wrote to me, I'll save this live. It's going to be saved. It's going to be here. Oscar Raka. I see Oscar Raka. Respect, bro. Respect, bro. Yeah, so we're talking about music in Nigeria. Would you allow... No, the word is not allow. I think the word is, would you encourage your child to do music professionally in Nigeria, and why? Yes or no? KSOLO, where's KSOLO? I think that Nigeria has a lot of structure to do when it comes to music. I greet you, Oscar Raka. I greet you, sir. Oscar Raka, everybody, that's the man behind a lot of adverts that you hear on Nigerian radio. A lot of the top adverts, top jingles. That man is something else. Something else. I respect you so much, and I appreciate who you are, sir. Yeah, you know, music in Nigeria is tough, very, very tough. You know, I think we owe it to people, the young guys as well, who are also trying to do music in Nigeria, to know the truth and know what you're up against. You know, during COVID, for instance, let me give you an example. A lot of countries out there, they were paying out some monies to their citizens. That's not going to happen in Nigeria in a long time, because there is no equity, there is no... You know, there's no, what do you call it? There's no royalty, there is no payouts to any musician in Nigeria. You know, it's not our thing. It's not our thing. I mean, I don't live in South Africa anymore, and I can tell you for sure, I still get money from South Africa. I still got money, I think, yesterday, you know, from South Africa, you know, and I don't know when that's going to happen in Nigeria. So if you're doing music, you know, and if you want to do music, that's the word. If you want to do music and you're thinking of making it your livelihood, I'm not saying don't do music. I'm saying know what you're up against so you can be able to manage your expectation, you know. Unlike interior decoration work and all of those oil and gas work that people give to their children. I don't know personally if it's something I want to give to my child to do, seeing the structure in Nigeria. Now, if I was outside the country, you know, it's a different case because there is structure. You know, on this lockdown, I'm sure some musicians got some money from the government. They have budgets, basically, for all of these things. So, music... It's a beautiful, very, very beautiful, what's it called? It's a beautiful profession. Hello, everybody there? Okay, yeah. Yeah, music is a very, very beautiful profession, if I can use the word profession, you know, but it's not something for everybody. It's something that should be done because that's what your passion is. I see a lot of musicians struggling. I see a lot of people quitting, you know. And in fact, let me just say this. If you're doing music in a church, KSOLO is there, everybody. KSOLO is there, the legendary producer. My friend is here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fantastic. So I was trying to say something before you come there. Guys, if you are doing music in church, let me not break your heart, but let me tell you the truth. Doing music in church is not doing music. You need to understand this. It's the deep thing. You have to be in the system for you to understand what I just said. Doing music in church is not professional music. So when I say doing music professionally in Nigeria, I'm talking making money from the music, spreading your talents, and letting people know what you carry inside of you via music. So music in church, you need to understand, is very controlled. Very, very controlled. Now, at the same time, the same church music can also be uncapped. I'll give you an example. Hillsong. Hillsong does not do free concerts. Come on, let's talk about it. They don't do free concerts. You don't go
Bro.
to any Hillsong concert and it's free. You will pay. You pay a lot of money. They don't, and it's not even $5 to enter. Maybe about $20 or something. You know, they don't do free concerts. So professionally doing music does not mean that you are of the devil. It just simply means that you're a musician. Do you understand? The people that played at the White House inauguration of Joe Biden, the musicians that played there, they didn't go there to play Kalo Kalo. They are getting paid for that.
Yes, sir.
You know, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
what I mean by professional music. Music that's been done by KSOLO, myself, and a couple of people. That's professional music. Music that will bring back money to your pocket is what we're talking about. We're not talking about sensational music. The one you do, you're not expecting money. No, 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 no. So if you're on this timeline right now, that's what you're thinking. You know where you can exit, because I don't want to offend your truth. And this is something, KSOLO, I'm telling you,
we don't
this is
want to
something
offend
I've
your
learned to do.
ministry.
Yeah?
We don't want to offend
Yeah?
their ministry.
I don't want to offend anybody. My friend is there, Dr. TJ is from America. He said this Hillsong is $50 or you sit outside. Yeah. $50 or you sit outside. Can you imagine? Man, it's crazy. See, I was saying before you came, KSOLO, I said, I don't live in South Africa anymore. The last time I did music in South Africa physically was 2011.
Wow.
This is 2021. Bros, I still received money yesterday. I'm telling you, if all I receive is 100K from work I have done before,
it's something, bro.
At one time, that 100K will buy me diesel.
Of course. Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But when you're doing music and it's frustrating, nothing is coming in, and you want to transfer it to your children, I think it needs a rethink. You know, because the discouragements are plenty, to be honest.
So, like I said, for a lot of people who actually be saying they want their child to do music, your child can do music. For example, your child can sing in the church. You know, your child can sing in the church. You know, that's all I can say. That's the only place you can give voluntarily back for free. Because in the secular world, if you choose to actually do music and do it for free, people will not appreciate it. People will look at it like you are forcing your sound on them. People respect what they pay for. People actually appreciate what they pay for more. So if you choose to do music and the music you want to do it for free, you don't want to collect buy on it, okay? People are not going to respect what you want to give to them.
Yeah.
They don't want to respect what you want to give to them. So trust me, between me and you, I will never allow my kid do that. Will not do music. And for these young ones that are doing this music, I get a lot of DMs like saying that what you have done and your colleagues, your mates have done. Do you think these boys of nowadays can be able to move that milestone? And I laughed. And I said, yes. The person said, lies. I just lied. I said, yes, they can. He said, it's not possible. What you guys have done, you sure they can do close to that and other? I said, yes. He said, no, they can't. The guy said, no. I said, yes, they can. And I gave him the reason why they can. I said, one, you have to be focused. And when being focused is not just that word focus. A lot of young boys right now are not focused. They are all concerned about the rass matters of the industry.
I kid you not. I kid you not.
When I was doing it full time, as in when I started, like I was not even interested about money. I had a goal, and that goal I had is the fact that I wanted to be known. I wanted to be part of the people that shake. See, let me say one word. What I always say. Let me just whisper it to you. I say, see, it might be a wrong word though. I always said in Yoruba, money should be Obasanjo before he becomes a president. I found out that most presidents go pay him homage. Like, oh, I want to go for a presidency. What do you want to? What can you advise us?
Kingmaker.
I said, no matter how you see me as Z, no, I don't want to be your class A. Let me be class Z. But I want to be extremely relevant. And how can you be relevant? Is when you make sure, when you are on top of your game, you make sure you actually impact people, impact life, impact that entity called music. So a lot of boys are not impactful now. I see a lot of music producers that dress more than Nigerian than the artist itself. I'm not saying you should look that hard. You are investing in the wrong stuff. Do you invest back in yourself? How many times do you stay
That's
online to
logo
even
for the
to
gram.
go to Google? How many times do you stay online to see what's happening in Tunisia? Tunisia has a sound now. Do you know how their sounds, how their music sound? Do you know how their music sound in Angola? You don't even know. These are African countries. This is not even Yankee. But every day, you producer will come out, you say you're a producer, I made a beat, you want to sell it for an artist. And that beat, please, bro, I want to ask a question today. I don't know if I'm making a mistake about it. How on earth do a producer say you have an idea and you created a beat from your, did you dream about the beat or how? These boys go online, or they bump into MTV base and whatever, you know, they run Xerox people's beat, you know, add one or two things to it, and they say, oh, my beat. Your beat. It's not your beat. You get, so they invest time and energy into wrong stuffs instead of investing time and energy into the right stuff. You want to dress, you want to look all fly. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. Let me give an example of mistakes that we have made in the past. I wish I can bring Kabasa on this live too, so we can be the three of us there. You know, see, when Nice was actually top of his game, some people were saying that, you know, when the people coming from South Africa and say that I want to work with the producer that produced Nice, his name is Kabasa, you know, Kabasa was busy going around with Nice. You forgot that, you see, it's Yoruba term that says, a lot of people wanted to work with him. You know, for a manager, for a label to be calling me an artist and telling me that they want another producer's number to work with, that means you've actually done a very good job. Now, you are not on seat. You are not on seat. You are, it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's like Cobhams. Cobhams work with, what is her name? What's her name? Finish working with Asha. And Asha is touring around the globe. And is busy touring around the globe with Asha. I'm sorry to use that word. See, you're missing it. You are missing it. They need you. Everybody should have his own objective. Like you said, you write a song for somebody and they turn themselves to mini God in a few minutes, you know, where you are busy, want to pursue your career and all that. That is the most important thing, is pursuing your career.
Exactly.
You get, so guys have thrown away their main objective, their ideas, or what they are supposed to be known for, what they're supposed to do. We want to create. We want to make something new in every sound we make. It's not now. Most producers will just pick the same beat. They'll change the snare, they'll change the hi-hat, they'll change the kick. The same pattern. And give it to another artist. And give it to another artist. And give it to another artist. They keep around zeroing the same style, the same pattern, the same pattern. How do we want to grow this industry?
Because monotonous.
If this is how we were doing it, you will meet it in shackles.
You remember this song? You'll be shocked. You'll be very shocked now that I'm the one that mixed and mastered this song. Remember that song? Now we'll give a kite bele.
Yes,
by Maye. Produced by Shizzy. we did that song in South Africa, and Shizzy brought it to me, and it was like, bros, he doesn't like the sound that he hears in Nigeria at that moment. If you remember, you did Kefe's song. You did Kefe's work. Tokoroko. She brought it to SA for me to mix it. I don't know if you heard that mix. I think that's what she now released later. She had done the mix. I think I already mixed it or so. But let me go back to that Ekaite song. She now said, bros, sound Nigeria to first sue me. I only need a different kind of mix. You know, I sat down and I mixed a song. Like proper mix. Clean mix, and I left it there. So somebody was like, bro, somebody bang, we must bang. I said, what is the meaning of bang? Somebody need distortion there. Money, this is the problem.
Distortion?
Do you yes, sir. I tell you.
Maybe the guy does not know how to even explain himself.
Exactly. Do you understand?
You want it pumping. You see, you want that big bottom or something. As in, use the right word. Distortion, okay.
I said, guy, are you serious? I said, okay, let me even assume that what he's saying, it makes sense. You want to carry that kind of mix, and you want one of your artists to win Grammy someday rather, to come. I said, it's not going to happen. You know why it's not going to happen? Grammy don't just give award, like, say, Oga, you have won an award, for so song. The song has to be properly mixed.
Yeah.
The song has to be properly produced. The song has to be properly done. The content has to be on point. Nowadays, what I just see, everybody could just sing. Everything na Ikebe, everything na bomb bomb, everything na the girl body. I say, see, we're losing it. We're losing it. You can sing about many other things. Nobody saying don't sing about whatever. Sing about whatever you want. But if you notice, there's a trend now. Everybody's on that same trend. Whether it's secular, whether it's Christian,
including productions, everything the same thing.
I'm telling you. You remember? Let me play one drum pattern for you. You'll be shocked. I'm the one that brought this drum pattern. But if person talk, like you say, person they proud. See, where is it? Let me see. Where are we? Ah, tell me on the sound. Oh, okay, sorry.
You have switched off your this thing.
It's coming on now. As in, when I brought that beat, next thing, I think I used it for Onosis Alagbara that time. You know, next thing, bros, I don't hear the sound for many other production. I'm like, when are people going to be original in Nigeria? Because most of this is what they celebrate abroad. That just somebody will just wake up one morning, just put it together and say, Omo, I have to sound like this. It has to be like this, and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, unfortunately, no, go. So how did that roll? You know, I'll keep loading as I'm talking. You know, so the originality that I talk about is something, I think that's where the money is. But unfortunately, people are not focusing on that. The creativity. Yeah. What is the new thing you are bringing to the table? Because it's becoming it's becoming annoying to know that if you become creative in this Nigeria right now, they'll tell you are joking. This guy did a song recently. His name is Rick Asani.
I know.
Thunder fire you. Thunder fire you.
I know now.
It's just creativity. They put a ban on. I'm like, these people. He's just basically talking about heartbreak, you know, how people feel when the heart breaks. Finish. And they came up with something else, nothing vulgar. That wasn't vulgar. That was just a joke. How we joke in Nigeria, thunder fire you, you the craze or whatever. We just joking. You know, see this.
Thunder fire you is not vulgar now.
Bros, now me carry this drum pattern come. I use it for Alagbara and one other song. Bros, before I know. Everywhere. And then there are two. Then this one. I'm telling you, before you know, it's everywhere. I'm like, you people don't understand. See, one of the things where I learned for essay, I always talk about essay because that's my root, whether I like it or not. I can't throw it away. You know, one thing I learned for essay, say you hear all these artists, the ones that really, really stand out, they just brought out a new sound. That's all they did. You remember Liquid Deep?
Yep.
Remember Liquid Deep? When Liquid Deep came, it just felt like there's no musician in South Africa again. Everywhere was filled with Liquid Deep. Liquid Deep.
Bro, you know what I'm going to attack this to? Attack it to the laziness. This thing does not only happen in Nigeria. It happens everywhere, you know. But the point is this. I listened to, I'm sorry to say, Timbaland is a legend. Timbaland is a legend, but you see, Timbaland caused a lot of problems for Nigerian musicians and producers as well.
I agree.
Bro, in my life, I don't want to ever see a producer come around me and say you're a producer and you're flaunting a Fruity Loops in my front. I don't want to ever see that.
Create the music.
You understand? How can you be putting? Go and check the root of Fruity Loops. It's made to teach engineers, producers on how to produce, how to identify your sound. This is snare, this is hi-hat, this is, you know. And this is an Nigerian producer. They will do production. You see somebody use a tom in place of a snare. He says it's being creative. Yo, bro, it's fine. It's fine. You want to be creative. It's understandable. But you know, I don't understand. But you know, a lot has gone bad from that time. He was the first person that actually used that Fruity Loops on a job. And what he did was he borrowed a sound from it because he needed that, he liked that sound he heard, and that was it. Everybody in Nigeria that comes out as a producer, ask them what DAW work do you work with? They tell you Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops, yeah.
Let me make a mockery of one major producer now. I don't want to mention his name. He has worked with an artist called Yemi Alade. So now I was with one other artist called Earthquake. So Earthquake was in Yankee, and there's one YT that loved African music and wanted to come and work with that producer that worked on Yemi Alade's track. That year. The guy paid. He paid in dollars, and he flew down to Nigeria. This guy is a computer guru. He's somebody that is mad. Now, at the time he came, our core Nigerian producer that worked on Yemi Alade had what do you call it? Had a Fruity Loops, I think 6 on his laptop. Now, the Yankee boy had already come, was waiting for him in the studio, but he was not available to come out yet. You know the normal pride of our celebrities want to be. They sit you down, and when you are seated, they will now start walking in. How are you? Are you the artist? Okay, bro. Why he was waiting? The guy already brought up his Mac, his MacBook. Was already open, trying to fiddle his head around what he wanted to do on that section. Now he was now waiting for the Mr. Producer to actually set up. When he set up, he saw it. He was thinking in his head that did this guy make a mistake? As a maybe mistake, he clicked that particular program, and he saw it like, man, this is what this guy wanted to work with. And he that came all the way from Yankee, bro, he had Fruity Loops 13 on his own laptop as a learner. As even a learner that he is, he now come and work with a pro in Nigeria, and you are open a Fruity Loops 6. Because the fact that it was this stuff that you wanted to see a mad gadget that you wanted to work with him. Maybe you wanted to work with, maybe with a Pro Tools or maybe with a Logic, just perform some miracles, play with your keyboard, play these chords, not samples and all that. Not all those, you go carry those sample, carry, when he saw it, that guy, how did I know this story? I was with Earthquake. So he went out of the studio and picked up the phone and called like, bro, what's this shit? I'm leaving. That was how that guy left. It was disappointed. Which at the end of the day, actually was one that worked with the guy. He was disappointed. Like, don't you learn? We are so lazy. We are so. That's the point.
So painful. I mean, you can't give that laziness to the next generation. That's not what you want to leave to them.
Now we now give this problem. We now attach this thing to the government, to the environment we live in. That's what we now finally tag. I understand. Let them keep collecting that arrow because they are not doing their own part too as well. But you where God won't bless, are you prepared for when the blessing will come? You're not prepared. You don't even know where you're going tomorrow.
Exactly.
I saw a lot of white guys. I saw them. They actually, they scored Gongwaso with the violins, the orchestras, and all that. If it was not produced by a music man, can you sequence? Bro, tell me how many sounds you're hearing in Nigeria right now that you can play live. Plenty samples.
That's so true.
Samples. Why are they killing the sounds every day?
That's so true. I mean, we watch Grammys and all of them. They play all those music live.
And we cannot keep quiet and say that. I know one small picking talk. Make the small picking talk. Now for this life, they talk. You yab me. What have I done? Do what you will do that will bring it down. It's not because you're working with an A-list artist at this moment, you want to compare yourself to me. Damn you. I work with artists that was never an A-list artist. I brought an artist that was a nobody to a somebody. I never work with people that have made. The artists that have made an A-list artist today, they came to my studio with breakthrough slippers. You don't come and compare yourself to me. I'm not just a music producer. Thank God for church. If church pushed me to even knowing how to go and to study the theory part of music and know how to read music. So that's by the side. So now adding to this, you don't now look at me and I feel you're not this, you're not that. God has now where God can't do it for you again, be say, God did not just make me bigger than you. He did not just make me bigger than you. He made me bigger than you, even in the streets. He made me bigger than you in everything. So if you talk too much, my parents will detain you. That's the point. So, but let's put that one by the side. Let's put that one by the side. We need to take our industry to the next level. We don't know where it's going to get to tomorrow. We need to take it to the next level. We need to help ourselves. We are the ones to make it happen. No white man go make it happen. I guess Asondra go do concert. Every time they go bring a white man to come and mix a concert. Shame on all the engineers we have in here. Shame on all you guys.
My brother. It's really painful. I mean,
because you have not been able to convince your own, they have not been able to convince the convener that we can make this happen. That's the reason why every time they go and bring a white guy that does not even understand your sound, that does not know how a gun should sound, and it will mix your sound for you. Damn all you guys, man.
I tell you straight, for the sake of this live Instagram, since you have gone there, me, I'm in the system. Or rather, should I say I was in the system? Let me not put myself in trouble now. But anyway, I know about the system. And I know that the problem is not that they've not been able to convince the man, the guy at the top, that they can do it. You want to hear the truth? This is going to scare you. The problem is this. It is the hatred that we have for each other. So before you know, one person is spoiling the other guy who knows the job in the presence of the guy at the top. They will mess it up so badly that even the guy will not get confused. Like, he don't share like, God, what is actually going on?
Should I shock you about something? Something I do on a low that I don't talk about, but let me just hint it quickly. You know, I want a social media what they call it, strategic company that work on pushing people's page to limelight, giving them that buzz. You know, all those people that say they want Instagram followers, they want to get Instagram verification, do all that. I have the company that runs it. I have boys that work with me that run that. You know, on the low. So this people we are talking about right now, and at the time you guys were doing this last what they call it, last experience, I was brought into a platform, you know, that we needed to get a certain amount of viewers on YouTube on that day. I'm not supposed to talk about it. Let's leave it. Let's go on. You know, so but the truth is this, you know, in course of we had a conference, we had a Zoom meeting with the convener, you know, and you could know that they were playing a tape for the convener, and somebody came out and brought an idea. This is what we should do. This is what we do, and that person his point was never spoke about. One other person's point was never spoke about because they wanted. Is this what we wanted to sell? Let's stop lies. Lies is everywhere. Do
you know that for me to even mix last year's experience, this is the first time I'm mixing for experience. First time in 9 years as the music director of the church. This is the first time, and I think it's also because it's going to be on. You know, and before I got that thing to do, I cannot start to tell you the politics that went into there. He was just one of the top guys that are like, no, I've heard these guys work. This is the person that will mix the whole experience.
Bro, do you not know where you messed it at the point? You should have thrown your system in their face. I have a like a junior brother to me, like a friend now, like a junior to a friend. His name is Charles Duke. When the law stuff happened like it's new, I called him. Go and listen to this. Go and do this. There was a day Wizkid was having a live performance with YouTube live, and it was a live. All the mix was live, a broadcast mix. You understand? And it was a live that day. I told him, guys, go listen to it. The live was going on that day on YouTube. Go listen to this. This is what I expect House and Rock to achieve for experience. I don't know who is running it. I don't know what they're doing. This is what I want them to achieve. This is a live sound. You get? So along the line, but let's not go into it. But the point is that, like I said, you should have put it into their face, bro. You see what? Like, music is a universal language. It has nothing to do with gospel. It has nothing to do with secular. It has nothing to do with anybody. It's the same language. Every chord played in a club is a chord.
No. See, the bad belly wasn't, the politics wasn't demo. It was some people that were trying to, you know how it is when you're trying to do a party, for instance. And this one come, I'm an event planner. this one and this. So can you just because you have the ear of the commander, you're not trying to push your way. That's one of them at the top with the Oga said, nah, lie. Now that guy, that WILSONJOEL guy. Because what has happened is, for a year, I've not been to church. For a year. For different...
Bro, but I'm still telling you your own. No. They should not say that WILSONJOEL guy. They shouldn't say. Because you know what? See, if where you belong, you are not rep there, strike a noise from outside.
Exactly. And that's exactly what happened, to be honest. Now, wait till happen with that. Because they don't see someone from outside. This guy in a giant, oh, they misbehaving. Everybody came down and they're like, man, let's go back to this guy. You know, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, I know what you're saying. But at least this time, I can give them that credit that they don't play politics from their side. It was some people that me and you know, and I'll tell you after this live, you'll be shocked. You know, that was playing the politics and doing all sorts. Hello, are you there? Hello. Yeah, so Mr. TJ, I mixed it. Thank you. Hello. Okay, go back. Yeah, you know. Oh, is this internet? KSOLO. Oh man, Nigeria internet. This is what we're talking about. See Nigeria internet messing up our Instagram live. This is what we're talking about. We cannot expect data now. Say, KSOLO, I'm sending you a data with 3 gig. I send it to you 15 minutes. You have it. You know, I was in America one day. I was doing one project. The thing was so big. I think it was about 5 gigs or something like that. That's why I just zip them into 1.5, 1.5. By the time I press send like this, I'm not exaggerating. 3 minutes.
You don't need to tell me. I got one few days ago. They were just recording the studio and they're like, okay, bros, this is how should we send it? I just say send it like this. Bro, as they cut the call, for me to leave like from this place to the next place, I saw the email straight. I'm like, Hey.
That thing bust my head. Do you not believe that anytime I travel, maybe I go to Yankee, me and my laptop, we have like 2 days straight that we are on the internet. All the things I know if you download when I did Nigeria, I'll come go to download. I have fiber internet, so if it's fiber internet I'm using to do this live right now.
It's my file. It's my file I'm using, that mini Wi-Fi that I'm using here.
You know, and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, so like I was saying, the experience, that's why I mix them after a lot of politics from people where they try to influence who should mix it, who should not mix it. And after that one, man, I will not lie to you. The amount of I don't know how to put it. I won't call it jobs, but the amount of
accolades
respect
afterwards.
Yeah, like bros, we don't know. I said, I'm not going to take no. This is the problem with Nigeria. The people who really know their work are not recognized. And when they're recognized, we're trying to bring them down.
It's not even that.
Do you understand?
When one person shows that he can do something, they will use that person and almost kill that person. Until that person will lose value.
That's not the person
lose value. They don't value the person now.
I reject job. I reject work.
Oh, hey, now you're talking. That's what I'm saying. We reject jobs. Some guys don't reject jobs. That's the problem. I reject jobs.
See, let me show you something. See, this is 1 hard drive. This is how somebody work. 2 hard drive. 3 hard drive. 4, 5. There's more. This is 6. You see all these jobs. When they send them to me, and I listen to them, that some of them I just go like, I'm not going to do it. I rejected somebody work. He say, is it pride? I say it's not pride. What you saying to me is rubbish. Like without trying to insult you. Like, don't you? Which musicians did you use? What's going on? And this is like from Canada. Oh, this is Canada. Oh, you get a lot too, Abi. Especially outside the country, it's really painful.
But you know say, now power be studio section, so that they rush everything to to quickly just finish up and get out of the studio.
Somebody say, I know you're going to do magic to my work. One thing. The person now sent the work. Luckily for the person, the work wasn't bad. I did the work and I sent it back to them. Then I said to myself, well, you know, this thing that we do to ourselves in Nigeria is really, really bad. Somebody knows that KSOLO, for instance, can represent musicians in Nigeria at the top level, for instance, to say, okay, let's do a budget for music every year. Okay? Let's put somebody who knows that.
I'm coming to that place. I'm coming to that one.
Guess who they're going to put? They'll put one northern brother that does not know anything about piano, not proper music. You understand? Then that will now be controlling you and say, KSOLO, we're going to give you 250 million. We want you to produce 10 artists from Kinikon, shoot videos for them, do promotion for them. Meanwhile, he has collected like 1.5 billion. And this is the problem of Nigeria. No structure. That thing makes me, anytime I say it, I get upset.
See, there was a particular time we came together and wanted to put up a structure, a build for the music producers. Because at that time, we found out that, you know, a lot of producers were not doing well, you know, with themselves. It's little among us that was doing fine for themselves. And the few ones that were doing well, I feel like also we say we'll be thug. We'll be hooligans for the industry.
Me, I'm not saying anybody again.
So now few of us like this, now we can't make calm. So we they fight anybody, we they put force, you know, we they study at the time when nobody was actually giving respect to producers. In fact, to cut the long story, I was the first producer that started putting signature on a song. They never no that time. Now artists go tell you, say, what do you want to put on top of my track? I said, are you okay? Okay, now tracks that I've worked on, people had no idea that I've worked on. Okay, from Soinegis, Oruka to Abosede and the rest of them. Some of those ones I couldn't put my name on because I was still a low class at that time. I was not even KSOLO at that time, you know. But look at to pop play Angel of My Life and that Evil album too, you know. Nothing, no credit was given at the end of the day because I was still a nobody. Now, where I'm going to now is the fact that I sat down, I did a plus and minus myself that, young man, stop chasing after these people. They are all shadows. You need to build a platform for yourself. And how did I do it myself? That was when I started working on these nobodies too, like me. The nobody then were likes of the small Clever J, like of the small Timaya, you know, nobody. You understand? And on them, I was able to flex my muscle. I was able to do what I had in my head. I was not doing what somebody had on a chart. Somebody was following another person's timeline, whereby this is what you already had. And you know what? That's nice. Doing go. I don't know, say you don't go past it, go hear another person's song. You say that ko. Can you change it to ka? You weren't following, there was no vibe of what we wanted to achieve. You were following another person's plan. So when I started working on these boys, I was able to start putting my name. So after then, I think the next person I started hearing putting his name was Poppy T. You know, when he did Yahooze that year, you know, we started doing that. But bro, nobody knew I started from the church. A lot of people felt like, oh, it's one thug from one Port Harcourt, from one distance.
Everybody started from the church, sadly.
You know, so they had no idea about that. But the church never supported. The church was not even like this now. Church was terrible that year.
It's another topic for another day we're coming to. That one, I'm not joking, though. This one is another topic. We're coming here. We're coming here, man. I think this combo is right for this kind of combination. Somebody will say try stay inside church small, and somebody will just make say, I mean, all in yourself. It's very, very important. Yeah.
You know, so that's how I will start doing it. So now I think at this point we have a bad structure. We are, and there's no way we have prophets that will never have the fake ones too. These are the people that actually make it sweet. You understand? So I just put them there. But the point is this: once you know that you are able to identify yourself as a stakeholder, you shouldn't be found in that kind of league. You shouldn't be found wanting in that point, because you know, so many producers are dying poor. Some of them are not doing well with themselves at all. You know, I have seen a young producer that is working very well right now. In fact, he's doing so many jobs for one of them. In fact, his job is the most played on air right now. one young producer.
Mm.
I got him a deal with a deal whereby he was supposed to sign an agreement and I was supposed to help him collect royalties for all the jobs he has been doing and all, you know. They put a call to one of his A-list stars he has worked on. Bro, this guy has done this job for you now. It deserves this. This is actually supposed to be his due. But he produced that truck. You have never given him anything, other than just the production fee you gave him from the year he produced that song. I think you need to start doing stuff. You know what he did? Him by himself. You know, they're already getting to a point, they're already speaking to the artist, the elite artist, and the elite artist is already getting to understand that, oh, truly, I think this guy needs this money. Because the point is this. They bought you a car when you were producing them then. As a thank you for all you did. It's a car. It's going to run out of dates.
Yeah.
It's going to run out. Now, these artists we're talking about owns filling stations. Collect so much amount of money. He has built, at least he has built like 2 houses on the highland. I know one on Magodo, 2, you know. I don't want to start mentioning before people start decoding the name. You know? And you do not have a house. You still pay a rent. With the magnitude of what you have done for that artist, which is what actually God used to change the life of that artist, you are supposed to actually stand on your own too. You are supposed to have, if for nothing, you have a house, a structure to yourself. You don't have.
Yeah.
All you get all along is, Baba. Give me a Baba. I don't want to hear your stupid Baba beg. So I got him this stuff, and when they were already almost collecting money for him, you know what he did at the point? He was the one that picked up his phone and now called, bros, can you help me tell those people they are calling him too much? They should not be they shouldn't call him too much like that. And you know, he's so afraid of it. He's so because he has no structure. He's afraid that the artist will not come and work with him again. Bro, can I use fuck? Fuck that artist. Who is that artist? Now he teach you. You fucking went through a lot of stress to get to that point you got to in life, in that career. They don't collect your money for you. If you don't want to work for you again, in your very eyes, that same artist will not bring again. Some new ones will come up. You see the catalog of what you have made for that one, it will speak for you when the new ones come and they want to work with you.
Exactly.
You need to know these things, how it goes. But these guys don't know. They don't know. That's why they're afraid. They use them and dump them. A lot of artists right now do not want to work with A-list producers again. They all want to work with these new boys because these new boys are broke. Most of all the producers you have in Nigeria now live in the artists' houses. They give them one small condo inside their room there, one room inside their house there, and that's where they will sleep and wake up. They feed them. No life. These boys need to get up. You know, they pay me because me, I don't make my life. I don't do. Are they okay? I'm very fine. You understand? But you know what? Somebody must wake them up because we keep constituting new Sansi every day. We are getting more. When they see me walking up, and I have lots and lots of producers on my list. These boys are calling Baba fan, and I say, come see me tomorrow, and he cannot come and see me because he does not have TFA to come and see me. He does not have. He's not waiting for one of his Yahoo boyfriend that has a car. Alpha Nigeria, Producer KSOLO now. See.
Well,
fight.
If we continue here, that problem won't cause so. That problem, as in, I don't the vex already.
Bro,
I think
it's not about causing problem. It is just the reality of what we need to talk about.
No. I mean, for me, causing problem for me. I don't the vex already. If I the vex, you're not gonna know for my face. Man, as in, you know.
Because between me and you, I said it to the artists themselves. If you have the spirit of, even if you don't have the spirit of God, even if now Ogun they worship, you realize that every good turn deserves another. Do something for somebody that's helped you from nothing to something. Do something for these guys now. Yes. Don't fall down. What is your good? You are driving Bentley, you are driving Ghost, and it's always coming in Uber to your place, bro. Forget traffic. Now traffic, person they lie about traffic. If you have a Porsche car, you go chill for traffic.
That one enter. Not true.
The worker say, I don't want to drive because of traffic. Now lie. Drive Porsche car. Bro, drive range. As I drive range, I will stay for inside traffic. I go reach where they go, sha. I go reach now. I go reach. So some people in their head, when they see somebody like me like this, because I'm not working with their new ones that are making this thing now, in their head, they will say, what they are doing Yahoo by the side. When last year in production, exactly. Because I set the right platform, there's the right stance for me. That I set the right, my own. I set my. See, if I don't work, money they enter. So you need to get it to your sense. I wish I can just say in my can show you. I still got paid on Timaya some few months. You get? I still got paid. So set the right stuff for your money when they come in. Forget about this women thing you guys always do. One woman is trooping out. You lack sense. You lack sense. Forget about it. Put your head on this job. Face this job once and for all. And not even only for producers, even for artists themselves. Now artists are the pity part because they get life spam. They don't know. They get life spam. No matter how you try in your life to say you are top star at this, you have lifespan. Like I said to some people, at the time I was working on Timaya 247, whenever I drop Timaya, they're not born you where to release any single. The single will crash because nobody go hear them. But now my bro is dropping an album and it's not even shutting down. That means it's time. And it's not like the music is doing is not good. The sound is good. It's still doing nice. But it's frame. The time frame don't they expire.
They don't move from them.
Nigerians are already just tired of the voice. They're tired of the voice.
And there are many more like that. So
bro, let me whisper another thing inside their ears. See, by the time when they go fade away, me, producer, it go still be. The new sound
that's what I say to people.
The new sample where they now I go still use produce a new sound.
That's
you go
it.
Still dance some.
That's it. Producer don't get lifespan as long as you update yourself. That's the truth. You don't get lifespan as long as you update yourself.
The lifespan they don't know. If they don't forget, let me remind them of Ron Kenoli. So if you don't forget, the songs are standing, but you are not going to pay $1 million to come work Ron Kenoli now.
At all.
It's the gospel truth. Thanks for us on Rock Covenant always still encouraging them when. If not, how many?
I take no I want to talk.
They don't want to hear the truth now. So you know why people don't they used to you. So once you get on stage like this, can somebody put up his hand, put up your hand up? Can somebody lift your hand? See, as you enter stage, they don't talk. Say some people go talk and say, "Don't worry, when she enters, now waiting she go talk with that too." They already used to. So try and be metamorphosing, try and be switching to yourself. And you know what?
Exactly.
Your good relationship with the producer will help you stay longer than your life that span. Because the more the producer keep working, the more the producer keep working, it helps your sound keep changing.
Do you know that post I put up? I put it up for the sake of people where they know the hear word. People feel that because they have a hit song, they'll have another one. Nobody say you not have another one. Nobody's wishing you bad. But see, sometimes you get some producers saying that damn God don't write your destiny. We say, if you move from that producer, that's the end. Oh. And I've seen many, I can start to mention names now. You know, and I see people get so proud, like, guys, can't you see that this person that you went to meet, before you went to meet them, were you blowing? No. Did people know you? No. After you left them, were you still blowing? No. So what does that tell you? Say God don't write your life, your destiny with that person.
It's like,
whether I like it
I'm
or
sorry
not,
to say, as I'm trying to say, like somebody always give me an example of Lagbaja and Ego.
Hello.
It's a very stupid example.
It's true.
A very stupid example. You know, like they just went apart and they just killed Motherland in a night.
Aye.
And Ego felt like they come to look. People are coming to Motherland to come and look at me because before Lagbaja comes out, Ego is already entertaining the guests. People are already enjoying her. So she feels in her head like, now me, they hold this crowd down. I can go pull my thing alone. Yo, where are you? And for the Oga convener to himself, like, maybe you are too prideful. Where they go now? You guys cannot sit down and talk it out. Now, where are you, Oga, to? Your songs are already on throwback. You know? when you are even throwing your
Artists
song,
get live
if you are putting your song on throwback, it's fine. But yet, let there be something new. Nothing is even new. Go check your songs now. It's the songs you've released long ago. Is it that you've given up on music? Music is a lifestyle, bro. And it's work. It's what I die in. It's what I live in. I tell people, if you want to kill me, take me out of sound for in 1 week. I will shrink. I will shrink. Bro, stop calling KSOLO. Don't worry. What I'm speaking, I'm just speaking my mind. Anybody will like me, like it. If you don't like, don't like it. The point is, I am me.
All of this, where we don't talk, like, bring us back to our question. The truth is, even as we get passionate to this music like this, the truth is, say, we no wish to leave the music for our children in this Nigeria.
Never. I told my child, the only thing you guys need to enjoy is the fact, enjoy the name I've worked for. Be enjoying it. Already happening to you in your schools. They've been giving you hype. When you get to school, the way they treat you is different because you are my son. Enjoy it.
Exactly.
If you want to learn the piano, and be like Donald Duke that can play the saxophone and also the governor of Cross River State. Just learn how to play the sax for the fun of enjoying music because my dad loves to play music. But you want to do this as business, don't try it. Because you see me, Seth, I'm not retiring, no. Bro, I'm not retiring.
But they do that thing too.
Yes. Because me, I'm not even retiring. So as a day like this, I'm giving you work to do. I'm not retiring. That's the point. Bro, do you know that Sonia? I use Sonia Day as an example, Baba. I use Sonia Day as an example today. You know, till today, yes. Sonia Day is the one that gives people wedding dates. You know that gonna do this. People will say that we are picking 3rd of April for our wedding. Let us go and pray about the date, bro. You finish praying, you go and meet Sonia Day. Sonia Day will tell you, say, put your wedding in 5th of May, bro. Now Sonia Day date, you go carry, go meet God, go pray.
Child.
Baba no retire now. Now you go retire. In band boys don't retire. Baba no retire.
Now you want to make Baba walk on sick. Baba go charge you. Give you intent. If it's okay by you, no problem.
Now, Baba, why did I divert to Sonia Day now? I'm actually going somewhere. Trying to understand your craft, knowing where your strength lies, it matters. Everybody now is now in gospel singing and now singing do sing style. Everybody is singing that style. Until that style, they fade it out for him.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Until they help him fade that style off.
And people don't know, say the guy actually a proper musician. That's what people don't get.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why it's flourishing. They don't know. So everybody now wants to hear their intro now. You hear all this arrangement from beginning, bro. When you hear arrangement of some song, when you hear the beginning of the song, you say, "God, see now this song, this wax song, now you get this massive arrangement like this."
And they tell you,
a job of people like Una, and I know they help them. We'll give them massive, mad intros. Make the song come out. You call here, Jesus.
My brother, I don't do that again. I do one song yesterday. I just tell myself, say, bros, hold yourself for make I show that people I said, hold yourself for this one. I only play chord put to. I did that song. I can't discourage. I can't leave her. I can't come back 2 a.m. in the morning. Now I do the song. I think this is it. No time. That's intro. I start again. You went off like.
Yeah. I'm back. We need to talk this on live TV. Bro, Samiji, we can talk this on live TV, but this, how many TV is ready to hear these facts?
That's the intro. That's the intro. I don't have time for office again. Me and Cobams were together on Sunday. I can't say Cobams. You see, they take long time to do song. You say, bros, I go do the song now. I say, enter my body. Straight as enter my body, damn, I don't release the song.
Bro, say somebody said, I love this. My brother. We need to talk this on TV. Which TV ready to hear this thing? Where would they talk? You see what I'm saying about social media? Social media
Yeah.
has given us power to be able. Let's use it for our own good, not against ourselves, not for fake stuff, not for what is not real. Me, I use the social media, this tool, I use it to disseminate news, tell you what you will not hear. You see what? You know the bad thing about it? See how many people is listening. It's still watching 300 and something people, Abi. I'll force you, you will hear it. You see inside this 300, they will still go and tell other people after this live that I said some things.
Mm-hmm.
There's some
It
things you
was
want to say
700
on
before.
TV. There's something you want to say on TV. They will cut it down. They will cut you off. They won't let you say these things. So
Yeah.
leave TV. Very soon, TV will not even matter because even TV now, they now bring content from TV from live. Don't be
Yes,
surprised
now.
that if this live I'm doing right now can go viral before the weekend, and
Yeah.
they'll cut the same thing and put it on TV. So what are you talking about?
They'll cut our clip and put on Insta blog. They said this, they said this.
You get? So
You know?
what are we saying? What are we saying? So
man, I just wish us all the best, man. I wish I wish our children all the best, my brother, because after telling the Foriko Bojabi, you know,
never.
because like you said something that was that still stuck out from me. He said it's better for your children to use your name that you have built, you understand? To move on with their own life and use it to open doors for themselves.
Let it open for themselves, Baba. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not relenting because I need to keep building that name for them. They need to know me. You know? That, for example, they said during the NSAS, my account was part of the account that was freezed. You understand? You like it or not, anyhow, is your own cup of tea, but it has been unfreezed. But the point is that my name will not be erased in a second. I'm sure you saw me. I followed you on Twitter from few hours ago. I didn't know I wasn't following you. Go and check my timeline. I don't talk about music alone. No. I have issues with APC people. Today we fought very well. We fought very well. These APC people will fought because they opened a bridge on the mainland today, Pennsylvania Bridge, and they were throwing party. I'm like, this is supposed to be a normal thing. It's madness that we don't even have it. You build school, you are doing party. You see women, they are wearing uniform. I don't know.
Nigeria doesn't have structure yet.
So the fact that, but now, we know that Nigeria is bad, it's terrible, but it doesn't make us in there bad. Because you know what? These people that we see today, we'll see them no more. So if we don't fix ourselves, we will be another failure. Even more failure, let me use that word, more failure and failures than them. So it is high time we speak to ourselves. Let's get our onions together. Let's know what we are doing. So that when it gets to our point, when it's time like, oh, it's Wilson that's going to be the governor of Lagos State. Yo, I know you. I know your house. I know your family. I know everybody around you. So you don't even mess up. Before you close down, I don't carry your picking for school self.
Exactly.
I don't kidnap them. We know ourselves. We can speak to ourselves. Say, bro, you know as this thing they build. This people don't mess up before. It's not time for you to mess up, but let's do what is right. And trust me, you deliver. So it starts like that. It starts that way.
Brass, and they got chop. Before these Instagram people come and take our food away from us. That's why they don't cook for you. Man, Nigeria. I think the issue is not even the music, leaving it for our children. It's more of Nigeria, really, to be honest. You know, a country that doesn't have structure.
That's why I say, if the structure is fine, I want my child to follow the same. I want us to have like 3 or 4 of us doing this. Some days I saw my co-create from few weeks back, and I saw 2 or 3 of his sons doing music. Till today, you don't know them. I only knew them because they came to do this. You know, so it's that bad. For my co-create, you know, it's that bad. How many child? They say Sonali has so many wives, has different children. You understand? The only one that was none of them has been able to stand their ground. The reason why Fela's one is able to stand because those children, those ones were actually stubborn ones too. From Femi to Sheung to Made, they were actually stubborn. You know, so and the stubbornness is not because they actually stood out, because I'm sure even none of them did any music outside Afrobeat, they wouldn't have made it. Because follow the same legacy the father dropped. They are still singing the same story, the same news he was conveying that time about bad politics, bad this, bad that. They follow that trend, and yeah, they're keeping their father's legacy, which is the best, which is what is actually keeping it. So if tomorrow Femi started with like an R&B, I'm sure it would have been grounded. I'm sure it would have been grounded. So for me, few of us that is already doing well, let us keep that good legacy for our children. Let them use that name to get to the next level. And for those young ones that are coming up, please don't get lost with the razzmatazz. Don't get lost in it.
About PR. PR is not everything.
PR will bring PR is like, let me give you what PR is. PR is like a bad production and bad vocals. Than the PR is the mastering. You only expose your deadening and more.
Exactly.
Whack production, whack vocals. Mastering brings it out. It just shows you your shame more. So if you are going for PR and you are not fixed yourself, PR will just explode your dirtiness and your incompetency again. So I don't know. It pays for you to just walk. Baba.
I think for me personally, I will encourage my children to learn instruments professionally. In fact, if they want to do it in grade self, I don't mind. I go pay, make they just know, make it their body, make somebody along the line carry the thing again professionally. In Nigeria, I'm not sure. Maybe that one along the line go there, maybe like Sweden or something. Go just vex, become
my
one
wife
done.
Don't disturb me, Taya. My wife don't disturb me, Taya. Say, let your child, would you teach this one how to play the piano? I said when he's 10, don't worry. Well, when he's 7, I'll get him a music teacher to teach him. But it's not going to use it for anything.
Let's start with passion first. Let him be the one to show interest first. You know, like me and you, no, they don't force us to learn the instrument.
But the passion be this one, no. Passion, you. Passion.
You understand? I don't even get piano teacher till date, except the people are coming to watch later. You understand? I pick up the piano myself and they play the thing. I go, they sing, they look for the notes. So which time they sing, self. Now later come they read book, when they say, okay, this key C, this is F sharp, oh, this is even my fingering, my piano fingering till date is not correct. Because now my own style.
Now the same thing, bro. You did there. When I put on keyboard, somebody tell me say, why they put on like this? Say, bro, that's why I started learn them. That's why they play them. You know they sound good for your ear. Once they sound good in your ear, bro, leave them. Now I know say this tone. Now A is supposed to press. You're not supposed to press B. My own they press anything. You not concern you, bro. Just enjoy it.
As long as you know you're off key inside my chord. Man, it was nice starting with you, man.
Bro. I hope we do this again sometime and talk about some other things again.
We are doing it again. The next topic, let me just put it here now. The next topic is why are musicians leaving church and going to secular? That is where we're going to.
Yay!
Why are musicians leaving church and going to secular? That's the next topic. And why are secular artists, when they are tired of singing secular, coming back to gospel?
Church.
Make people know they scam anybody. Make people know this scam is too much. You go do secular. You don't come blow again. You can't say, make I go back to gospel. Maybe I don't do, maybe if I go gospel, you know, something will happen. Now lie, scam.
Oma Wilson, a serious matter.
Yeah. A serious matter, bro. If you not many people they talk to every time, young guys for church, we won't go secular. I'm like, see, I'm a born again Christian, but you know, miss, I go hold your destiny. I said, first of all, waiting for your heart, waiting you won't do. I said, going secular no means say you won't go keep person. And this is the conversation that people don't want to hear about. You understand? Secular no means say they go talk about Ibadi and pom-pom and boobs and stuff. Timi Dakolo, is he a Christian artist? For crying out. Can you consider Cobans as a Christian artist? Cobans will sing Christian song today, sing one inspiration song tomorrow. Do you understand? The Kasani, is he a Christian artist? I don't understand. Many people like that. You understand? But you know this whole what's it called? This whole nonsense religion that we have do. See me, I know they follow religion. I don't do follow.
Really what?
That people had with me.
Really what?
You know,
Really what? Really what? What's religion?
I'm telling you, it's a problem because a lot of people are wilding and wasting. Before you know, they don't 45. They can't tell themselves, I wish 20 years ago I don't do waiting day my heart. I'm like, you're stupid. You're very stupid. I'm like, you're very stupid. You woke up in the morning, something they burn for your heart every morning. Boom, 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 boom. You not follow waiting they burn for your heart. You can't they blame somebody else for your failure, for your problem. I said, listen, everybody cannot be a gospel artist. Everybody cannot be a secular artist. Everybody cannot be a Christian artist. You see, gospel artists and Christian artists are two different things, so people don't know.
Yes, they don't know. They don't know. Yeah.
They don't know
because if you check it genuinely, they don't know there's genre of music actually have gospel music and Christian artists.
God bless you. So basically, what that basically means is I can be a Muslim. I can be a Muslim. And I just like Amazing Grace. I just chose a genre to express it in, which is gospel music. Christian artist is different, meaning you are a born-again Christian all your life. Nothing you can do outside church. Meaning we should not catch you singing national anthem at Aso Rock or White House. Because that's not you. That's not you.
That's not your calling.
You song as a big reach. They never go White House one day like this to go sing.
Are the gospel musicians actually? Are the gospel musicians truly gospel musicians?
Oh, that one another level.
We will talk about that in the next conversation. So
no, we're talking about it because me, I'm at a place now where all this nonsense people they do. I just look everybody like, why are you people doing like this? Have you gone on your knees to pray? What has God told you? Did you carry your own Bible? Do you read the Bible? Do you do exactly what the Bible says you should do? Is Holy Spirit helping you? You can be a secular artist and the Holy Spirit is still working with you.
Bro, it's like those ones that say that, oh, na Zanku, na in the rain. And they tell you that, we have to bring Zanku to the church. Because, so that, I don't hear tire. I don't hear. You see, the mediocrity with the gospel music,
It's painful, bro. It's painful. It's really painful. And when you try to change it, or rather try to influence it, they don't look at you like a rebel. I'm like, I'm not trying to be a rebel. I'm just trying to say, see, this is what we don't do, says it don't do. We do a lot of wrong things here. We can fix this. See, you need to know when you want to do music for sale and when you want to minister. They are two different things. Hello, guys. Can you see me? Hello. Can you see me, guys? Let me see if I can bring KSOLO back. KSOLO. Let's see.